I literally saw the number get up to like $150 to get somebody out of a box. All of them do it. Patrick, all of them. They all monetize off of people's trauma. Oh yeah, when the body can come out, I'm selling that for $5.99 playing. I'm putting that shit on remix, yo. Like I'm going DJ over. I'm selling that for $5.99 playing. I'm putting that shit on remix, yo. Like I'm going DJ that joint up. I'm gonna scratch it. I'm gonna put some music to it. I'm gonna make so many flips out of that video. Y'all don't even understand. It's not getting him locked up. That's himself getting himself locked up.
So you go to the feds to get information. You must have some level of clearance.
I just said they can call me. I have their number and they have mine. That's how it works.
That means you're working with the fucking feds.
I'm saying, I told you I got a long way to go. T Bacon, the last one. They all monetize off of people's trauma.
Because they want to do the protest. And that's going to be the fun part when you see the news and we're protesting in a particular place. And then you'll see that I'm about that life.
All of them. They all monetize off of people's trauma. They all monetize off of people's trauma.
Hours in Lake Tahoe, please go to the auction and bid. We need your help. Thank you.
Fuck your nephew.
We're trying to raise money.
Fuck his ass.
So if you would like to
fuck you, fuck your sister, fuck your nephew. I don't.
That's karma. Karma is y'all family members meeting they motherfucking makers a little too soon. That's karma. Karma is your family members that ain't never done nothing to nobody, all of a sudden having these little accidents. That's karma.
All of them. They all monetize off of people's trauma.
Bringing up my friend who was offed by police for being gay and started talking all kinds of stuff about that. It's like it had nothing to do with anything, but they're trying to twist that story because...
All of them. They all monetize off of people's trauma.
But Celine is really losing her mind over there.
Oh, completely. She's saying that she's homeless while she's making videos of her walking out her front door and locking it behind her while she's making videos from her bedroom. It's... They're weird. They're all doing this for fraudulent GoFundMes and for attention.
All of them. They all monetize off of people's trauma.
When Alicia got hotline and scamming.
That's supposed to be an organization to help people in need.
Hey, get in here.
She has to tell where that money is going. Thank you, baby.
Man, please.
Does
ain't nobody getting no money over here.
People that are giving to me, they know that it's coming directly to me. Not an organization to help people in need. Not an organization to help the Black community.
Fucking money back. Don't come to me about her scamming or y'all gave her money. Y'all not getting your fucking money.
They all monetize off of people's trauma.
The audio Patrick Jeanty didn't want out.
They all monetize off of people's trauma. But you're literally sitting here talking about RAPE story and you telling people to send you gifts. Ain't no different from...
She also got a black man arrested based off of nothing but her story, which I'm sorry, the more you look into it, if she wants so much attention, I'll bring attention to that because I believe 99.9% of women, but Jenny's story doesn't add up. Considering that Jenny likes to harass and stalk people and then play victim and accuse everybody of SA, she's... Listen, you do any kind of research about anybody that jumps from 14 feet from a second-story window, and if they land on their feet, they're going to shatter their bones, they're going to have severe injuries, but somehow she got some racist doctor or something to side with her and say that a little red mark on your wrist and a sore back is consistent with jumping out of a second-story window. No, it's not. No, it's not. You can do research and find that, no, that's not. That's not what is consistent with jumping out of a second-story window. you know, in today's day and age, we have the internet at our hands and we could do research on stuff like this. Too bad they didn't back in that day when that case happened.
She jumped out a 20-story window?
14.
No way.
14 feet.
14?
Landed on her feet and only had a little red mark on her hand and a sore back. And supposedly she got some doctor to side with her and say that that was consistent with jumping out a second-story window. You'd have to practice how to land a certain way. And even if you did, and even if you landed that certain way, chances are you would still have pretty severe injuries. But they gave this black man the short end of the stick, and when you look into the case, he didn't get a jury. It was like really bad legal advice, and all they went by was Jenny's story and her presentation in the courtroom and her presentation at the hospital. There was no DNA.
All of them. They all monetize off of people's trauma. They all monetize off of people's trauma. You've been fake. Got a little message for you. Just got off the phone. Little investigator, you know what I'm saying? Your time is coming. Tick tock. Tick tock. Man, shut your bitch.
I don't think so.
When you cross a mentally ill loader with a society that abandons him and thinks of